guys, it's Gospel Christ, and I just really have to share this with you guys. Um, so while in fellowship with the Lord, I heard the voice of God. He said, "Son, you are here with me. You are redeemed from among men, but the world is not ready." So he said, "I want to show you." And then he said, "If I could do a 3-day fast." So I thought of it at first, and then I replied. I said, "Lord, for you I can and I will." And so I began the fast the next day, but I didn't actually make it um, through to the 3 days. But God was merciful. I think He knew I wasn't going to make it to the 3 days. Um, so He actually showed me what I believe He wanted to show me, which was really vivid, and it was true that the world really isn't ready for what's about to happen. So what I saw was the first dream that I had. um I saw a planet in our solar system, and I saw that there were people who were trying to hide this planet. I don't know how they were hiding it or why, you get, but I knew that there were people who were trying to hide it, and they couldn't hide it anymore. You get, they just couldn't hide it anymore. So and so I got up from that dream. I got up from that dream, and so when I got up from that dream, I left my dad's room and went to the room and came to the room where I am right now. This is the room where I fellowship with God. So I came to this room and I had a longer dream, you get, which was so vivid. Like, I think I left my dad's room around 6 a.m. or after 6, and I woke up from this dream by 11. So this was a dream. So in this dream, my dad's a pastor, you get. So there was a service going on in church, but I didn't attend the service. I was coming back from somewhere. So when I came back, I came upstairs, I came to the house, I believe, and then I met this other pastor. So this pastor was about speaking with me. The pastor said, "Gospel, I want to share my dream with you." I think as he was about to share his dream with me, the trumpet sounded. So when the trumpet sounded, I um okay, what I saw, it was like the dream is more simple. I believe it's symbolic because it had more um okay, let me just say the dream. So when I heard the trumpet, I saw the sky. The sky was I could see planets. It was as though, like the scripture said, heaven will be rolled like a scroll. You get, like, you could see planets with your eyes, like without telescope. You could actually see the planets. I could also see UFOs, like UFOs. They had not begun terrorizing the people yet. They were just there. I could see UFOs, could see spaceships everywhere. Not like everywhere, but there were many. Yeah, I could see UFOs. I could see planets vividly with my eyes, with my without telescopes. You get, so, and and I also, okay. My dad being a pastor, he didn't actually know that he was actually 104,000, but I knew, not because he was a pastor, but because I know, like, I actually know those who are 104,000 because the Lord reveals it to me. You get, so that's why on YouTube, what I do on YouTube is that I search for them. You get, because I know that there's certain information that I'm supposed to get from the rest. It's just like he gives a piece to this one, and then he or he gives confirmation to this one and stuff like that. So I just knew I have to be in contact with them, and some some of them I just have revelation about this person. If this person is actually 104,000, I can tell. You get, I just can tell. So So when I saw this, so it was as though my dad was sad that he wasn't raptured. He didn't know he was actually one of the 104,000 sealed servants of God. I've been trying to share it with him, but I've not fully come open about it. I'm trying to give him sneak some information to him, but I haven't actually come out fully to tell him about it. Okay, so I saw people got hold of him and were like trying to beat him up. They were actually beating him up, and he wasn't fighting back because he was expecting that probably through their beating he would go, like he would die or something like that, and escape these things that were just happening on the earth. Because he was really sad because he thought he was actually going to go. He didn't actually know he was 104,000. Okay, so I walked downstairs. I knew it was time. I knew what had happened. I knew what I had to do. I just knew. You get, like, that's what I felt, and I just knew everything. I knew what I was supposed to do. I knew who I was and stuff like that. So I walked down and I saw the person who was actually. I saw what was happening, how they were beating him and stuff like that. So I went and held the person. The person was trying to attack me. I told the person, "Do you want to?" Like, I knew I was stronger than the person. I knew I couldn't be attacked. Again, so I held the person in place, and other people wanted to try to attack him so I just didn't let them attack him anymore. So we got so we took him home. We took him upstairs, took him to the house, and then just later on, I was like going to come on Facebook and actually chat up some persons, tell them I'm still here, like, because I wanted some people to know I'm still around. You get, because I know some of my friends they were not going to make it. You get, so I knew I would also help them as well. You get, so I wanted to, like, I hadn't come online to tell anyone that I'm still around. I hadn't contacted anybody to tell them that I'm still available. You get, I'm still on. Okay, so I wanted to do it, so I had to also reveal to my dad who he was. So I read to him, and he became calm, like he wasn't that sad again, because I already told him who he was and what he was to do. And I walked on the streets. We were supposed to, because there was scarcity of food, so I wanted to go get food from somewhere. So I took some of my family members because they were also not raptured. My siblings, I walked with them. I took them to the street. We're going somewhere. Okay, another thing I realized was that these aliens, these creatures, they couldn't get into our home. It was as though our home was a fortified. It was protected or something like that. They couldn't get in. They couldn't get into our home. It was not like as though they had begun attacking people. No, they were just there. But I know they were doing some things. But for some reason, they couldn't get into the place where we were. You get, our home. They couldn't come in. So while we walked on the streets, I could see so many mad people, because I think there was mass hysteria. Like, people were not ready for what had just happened, so they had gone insane. Like, several people had gone insane. Several people who were left behind, they had gone insane. You get, because of what they were seeing, the aliens, the UFOs, the sky, the planet. They were not really ready for it. So then when I went to get the food, so when we arrived there, I didn't go into the place. I just stood outside, and my sister went in and spoke with the person who we're going to get the food from. So I stood outside, and then I saw banners. I saw a vision. Although I was having a vision in the dream as well. That's why I believe the dream is symbolic. So I saw banners. I saw people. I saw the kingdom of God. Like, I saw people functioning in the kingdom. Like, mighty things were happening. You get, even within the chaos. And then I saw someone who I believe was represented God, because he was huge, and he was like, there was a remote in his hands, as though he was looking at everything. And then he was happy about that stuff. When he saw the kingdom stuff, the revivals that were going on. Okay, I forgot to tell you that while we were on our way to that place to get the food, I spoke to my siblings. I told them, "Are you ready to walk?" I know I was asking them, "Are you ready to work for God? Like, this is the last chance. Are you ready to work?" And they were like, "Yes, they're ready to work." So at the end, they were like, I saw kingdom stuff, like the kingdom of God was, the mighty things happening, mighty things God was doing with these people. So the person with the remote, this person was huge, as though the person was like God looking at the things, and he was like pleased with what was happening, like the kingdom stuff, and then he pressed reverse. So when he was pleased with it, he just pressed reverse, and then I got up. You get, and the person's name was the person. So the name of the person, I knew the name of the person. The person's name was Desmond. So God knew I was going to search out Desmond. So because that name contains so many things, so that's how I knew it was God. So because this person was huge, like God watching at the earth and stuff, like with a remote, and then press reversed. So the Desmond means royalty and gracious protector and defender of the world, like known by the society of men. So which is Jesus, like Jesus, you get gracious royal gracious defender, you get something like that. And the number 11, it also means 11, stuff like that. The lucky number attached to Desmond is 11, and which means this something. Please go look it up. Go look it up for yourself. 11. Look up Desmond, and you understand what I'm saying. And I think it also talks about the 104,000, not like written 104,000, but the things written about I should stay with this name. You get, so that was the dream I had. So I just felt like sharing. God bless you.